Okay, just still trying to just lock it in.
Well, you still have your Soho House vibe.
Yeah, I got my I just came from the Soho House, guys.
Mm-hmm, I can tell. Because you can tell from the skin, the glow, the nice Buck Mason sweater. Where is that from?
This was a Christmas present.
Oh, it was?
You know, I wouldn't normally wear it. It's not black. I only, I exclusively wear the color black.
Yes.
Right? I mean, we can get into it with our guests in a second.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if my Mimi gave this to me or my Dee Dee. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
When I think about Dee Dee, I think about
It's my mother and father-in-law, and you can ask me as many questions about my mother and father-in-law because they are fascinating individuals. Should you be so inclined?
Yeah.
But let me just announce the show. It's Rock Tales. Thank you all for joining us. Of course, you can give us a call if you want to talk to our guests today. You can give us a call and talk about many, many things. You need to call us on the
Rock line 855-601-ROCK.
I think today, right, as I'm here with my brother from another mother, Brendan J. Smith, I'm here with Tricky Dicky. You're wearing your cool guy gloves again.
Oh, wow.
You're so cool. I mean, do you think you're Michael Jackson? Is that what it is?
No, dude, it's the ninja thing.
It's rad. I'm jelly. I think I need it.
Or I'm old and I have arthritis. One of the two.
No, I think it's ninjas. Yeah. Okay. And Nadi Gani, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. What are we drinking?
I don't know.
Okay.
You bought it and I poured it.
I think it's like that's the stuff I got the bottle that you liked.
Shot enough to poop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that what you brought in? I thought it was trying to. No?
No.
It's fancy. It's
Some
good.
bottom of the barrel shit.
Oh, great. Good start to the show. Okay, so let's talk about our guests, and because we have two people in Dirty Alley Studios today. Okay, this is very, very exciting. I think that this is a special show. It's like a meta show in this way.
It really is.
Because I don't know if people realize we've mentioned it over the years. There was a show that you were one of the writers on. It's called My Boys. Okay, and there's a character that was you on the show. Okay, so I think the audience needs to first understand when the show is happening. First of all, it's fascinating to me that that you were the subject of someone played you on television.
TV's Reed Scott from Veep and now Law and Order.
Yeah, played you, right? Mm-hmm. Brando on the show.
I rented my shirts to Wardrobe.
Did you get them all back?
Yeah, $150 every time they used them.
So it's the small victories, am I right?
Come on, any way you can make money in the city of Los Angeles.
Okay, so this show ran for how many years?
It was on for what, 5 years? We did 5 seasons?
Four
50
seasons.
episodes.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like you should introduce your. I mean, like, yes, I love you.
I love you.
Right, but I met you because of this
right.
situation.
That's
so,
right.
would you mind doing? Do you want to give more context?
Yes.
Okay.
So tonight.
Or before, actually.
On
yes.
Rock Tales.
But because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tonight on Rock Tales,
Yes.
my friends Jamie Kaler
So handsome.
and Michael Bunin,
Even more handsome.
Yes. Yes.
television commercial legend Michael Bunin,
Yeah.
but also visiting with us tonight, TV director extraordinaire, Mr. Victor Nelly, who later on we're going to talk about this, also goes way back with you.
Yeah, which is bonkers.
And then showrunner for Outsourced, Ugly Betty, shot episodes of The Office,
Absolutely.
Bernie
Huge.
Mac show.
All the Bernie Mac
yeah, and he directs our show.
And these guys have a brand new podcast.
Okay.
Because finally, after a million years, My Boys is on Amazon. Mm-hmm. It wasn't on Amazon because Sony tried to do their own thing. They tried to launch their own streaming thing, Crackle. It didn't really go anywhere. So My Boys wasn't out there in the
you got
universe.
lost in the crackle.
Dude, how many times have you get lost in the crack?
We got buried
I mean,
in
it's
the
not bad
crackle.
in there. It's
Buried in
warm.
the crack. Buried in
It's
the crack.
cozy. But
Buried in
yeah.
the crackle,
Yeah.
man. And no, it is awful in there, Jamie.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
worse.
no, I enjoy the crackle very
Smells
much.
weird.
We should also say,
well,
speaking
she's-
of music,
she's great.
you two also go way back because the Moon, Zappa, Brendan Smith, Michael Bunin karaoke.
Oh, yes.
And it started
all,
in the late 90s before My Boys.
Yes.
You were only ever going to be, in my mind, you're Bunin.
Right.
That, like this, you
I
don't
know
even
this.
have a first.
No,
You're
I
like
know.
the
I don't
artist
think you-
formerly known as Michael Bunin.
I don't
You're
think I've
just
ever told
Bunin.
you or mentioned my first name, to be honest with
I've
you.
already
I'm impressed
forgotten
that
it.
somebody gave it to you.
I've literally forgotten. I just know you as Bunin, right?
Yes.
And I would get excited anytime
Yes.
they like Bunin's going to be there. I'm like, well, I'm there. It is the plus to any social gathering. I genuinely mean that as like you are a fun
I
hang
appreciate
24
that.
hours.
I
a
do
day.
appreciate that. Back
Yeah.
at you. I do remember about 20 years ago, you and I deciding if this world could handle a show. Like, how do we pitch a show where Amit and I go around the country and grade hot dog stands?
Yeah. No,
Wait, why didn't that happen?
I don't remember.
People don't have vision.
I was gonna say back then there wasn't TikTok. That's why.
Yeah. There's no creative vision.
I was gonna
back
say
then.
because
But
they write narrative. Yeah.
Am I also because everything's a blur. When your parents die, when you become an orphan, you really do forget a bunch of things, and when there's a lot of chaos in your life. Did we start to go to the Friars Club together? Did we have that experience?
I was, but I don't know if I was with you. I was with
Because that was like a moment.
yes.
With Andy Kindler and like, didn't we go some
I
nights?
feel like
That had to
there
have
must have been
happened,
a crossover because I was there for some of these nights. Yes, yes.
So
Well,
fun.
you're a big Bunin's a big card player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be,
legitimately.
yes.
And,
Yeah.
and you played in the game with Hank Azaria.
I played in Hank Azaria's home game.
Right.
You know, that was a
So what
nice
I don't,
little Hollywood
because,
game for sure.
Because what I don't understand, right?
Yeah.
Like it is illegal to like go and gamble like we were doing at the Friars Club, right? Like that's not. I mean, can you go
I
and
think technically,
play
yeah,
cards?
it's illegal.
Well, I mean, sincere question. You're talking to a kid who grew up where it wasn't illegal, right? In a sense, I could go do it anywhere I wanted in Las Vegas. But the answer is, if we're a bunch of people playing a poker game, and we're betting amongst friends, I don't know how much of a crime that is. I know if I'm taking a piece of the game to run it,
Okay.
that would be like if I'm providing a dealer and food and a masseuse and entertainment and music and blah, blah, blah.
The masseuse. The
Yeah.
masseuse part.
That's a very popular thing in Hollywood games. A
mas-
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
masseuse.
whoa, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will tell. So here's the honest truth: in casinos, there's always a masseuse
Waka,
in poker
waka.
rooms, and they come.
What?
There
What?
is. There's always a masseuse in a poker room in a casino, and they come over. They
rub-
shirt.
they
and
rub your shoulder.
and they rub your shoulders. So in a lot of these games, they hire the same masseuse people from the casinos.
In Pahrump, do they have that?
So there's one game out here though that I never went to. That is an industry game.
It's the rub and tug.
I don't want to get yelled at by
the.
the director. It's the porn game.
Do you feel like you're not going to get any more commercial gigs after discussing the fact that you are a degenerate and you were at a rub and tug poker challenge?
I wasn't at a rub and tug poker
I
challenge.
mean, we heard you say it.
Well, that's
You
arguable.
said it. You said every
I think we
poker
played
game in
back.
Hollywood has a rub and tug.
I did not say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I said I said most of the main games are catered
Okay.
and have a masseuse.
No,
The subtext
when
was
this show is
the
done
rub and
being edited and we take what you say out of context,
I think in
You
now
said-
day and age, you might be reinventing
You just
my career.
said you know the rub and tug on Van Nuys and Sherman Way.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you
'Cause there
did.
was
You said
not
the
one
Thai
on
massage
Van
in
Nuys
the
and
Infinity
Sherman Way.
Mall. There's where the game is tonight.
No.
To be
Move
fair,
on.
though, every single other commercial is for gambling. So I feel like
Yes.
you're going to work even more.
Just so we can get this business out of the way.
Yeah.
These guys have a brand new podcast directed by Mr. Victor Nelly.
Yes, thank you.
They're
Yes.
doing
Who
watch
Needs?
parties. It's called Who Needs.
Who Needs?
Where can people find this? Because we won't get to it.
Well, our socials we have all the apps, but it's on YouTube. Who Needs My Boys Rewatch podcast? But you can hear it on Spotify, Apple, basically anywhere where podcasts are found. But come find us on socials.
Yeah.
And at Jamie Kaler and at Mike Bunin.
But these guys they're watching episodes.
Yes.
with
tell me
some
the
of
name
cast.
again. Tell me
Who
the
needs?
Who needs?
It was a catchphrase from the show. Whoever got up from the table would go, "Who needs?" And then when we go, we'd buy rounds.
Buy
You know,
rounds.
So wait, but who needs?
a My Boys rewatch podcast.
And is the idea then after you go through all of the My Boys episodes, then
Yes.
you're going to be who needs a
Yes.
So this is the brand strategy. You're
Yes.
leveraging a core concept
Yes.
from My Boys,
Yes.
a catchphrase that didn't stick.
Yeah.
And now you're going to stick it
Yes.
somewhere else and hope that it sticks.
Yes,
lot
it's
of Cs,
formulaic.
a lot of alliteration in that
Listen,
sentence.
I went Fiverr, and I found a kid from the Philippines,
Oh.
and he came up with a bunch of catchphrases.
Wait, is it Dong Po?
It's Dong Po. Do you know Po?
Yeah.
Yes.
First of all,
Yes.
who doesn't love the movie Bloodsport? So,
Well, everybody
you
loves
know, I
Bloodsport.
mean, once you win the Kumite, then Dong Po,
No.
he's now gone into social media management
Yes.
for you guys.
There's no
And for
podcast Kumite, is there?
$5, he can feed his family for the year, and he comes up with a couple catchphrases, maybe a logo,
Yeah.
Oh.
and we're off and running.
Oh, now wait a minute.
Hold on.
Now time the hell out. Now here's
Here we go.
something incredible
Here we go.
that's happening. Mr. Victor Nelly should chime in a second here and tell us what we are watching, Victor.
This is a opening sequence to some beautiful people. This little guy. Too hip for TV, people. Look it up.
Oh, we got
Look at everyone we have. Elsie Shore, Rich Hall, the famous Rich Hall. I don't know what happened to
Don't know.
them.
Haim Saban.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Body Burns.
Is that still on?
Dottie.
It's still running, isn't it?
It's still on. I've been doing this show for years.
That's what I thought.
It's on
Yes.
Crackle.
Now coming up, is this the bowling alley in Montrose?
Yes. I actually believe it is.
Yeah.
I've been to parties there.
Yeah.
It's really
Yes.
a great
Yeah.
I
bowling
can't
alley.
remember. All I remember
Yeah.
it was run down. I think they're going to be tearing it down.
Okay.
Another one.
We got something special coming up right now.
Guys, it's
Come
on
here,
the
James.
You wash jeans, you cannot wear a belt.
Day. We have guests today.
Hold on.
I know a lot of shows say they have guests, and maybe they do, but we have special
First, we got to
guests.
check in with somebody.
Oh, what's the problem here? Con, can you help with a personal problem? Hey, it's not one of those mother-daughter problems like on the commercials. No, this humongous fool is picking on me, and I could beat his face. I could beat his face. But, you know, two things are holding me back. One, it would be wrong, and two, he could beat the snot out of me like that.
Yeah, this is great.
Bully.
I think we can see stuff from all of us that would be like it's the same phrase. That's going to be the whole show. Is just us watching this show.
And I didn't get a daytime Emmy for this.
Can I tell you though?
That seems wrong.
You have aged well.
Yeah, you really have.
Dude.
Follically?
Yeah, no,
Well,
in
not
general, though, but I'm
hair-wise,
saying.
you look fantastic. Have you
Yeah.
seen Colin Quinn lately?
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing okay, but I mean, dude, you're kind of.
Yeah.
TV director extraordinaire Victor Nelly got his, well, not your start, but you were the cameraman on that show.
Yeah, it was very. I was doing a lot of MTV stuff, but I was a camera operator, so I was in your face. It was like it was great because we talked. It was I don't know. It was great. It was just fun. I had a blast. It was like we had bands. We had Red Hot Chili Peppers. We had Alfie Shore.
Do you know
Hitchcock.
how these things, you know, to my recollection, how the show ultimately, kernel of an idea to then shooting the thing?
That one I don't know. I wish I was a little more behind the scenes on that. All I know is the concept of this airing on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
It was the strangest thing. We just kept saying, "What are we doing?" We got Robin Hitchcock, we got Del Rubio triplets, we've got these great comedians, and it was like this is like a Friday night,
Yeah.
you know, get in your face thing, and yeah, I was so confused shooting the whole thing, but I had a blast. All I know is I got yogurt thrown at me by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Was there a storyline?
So I got an audition to, I guess it was sketch comedy or variety show. Maybe that was the idea.
Okay.
Right. And I hit it off with the female producers. I had yet to meet Haim Saban. They were like, well, you know, what are you into? Right? And I was like, oh, I like music and comedy. And like, well, if you were going to do a show, what would you do?
How old were you, by the way?
I'm 15.
Oh, you are
14.
Oh, I thought you were like 25.
No, I'm 14 or 15. Right
Oh
there.
my god!
Zappers are well lived by that age.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, what I would do is like a variety show in a bowling alley, and I would have bands play, and I described this show, right?
And that's what they made.
Yes. and then like, who else do you know? Like, talk to your friends, right? And I loved Colin Quinn. I mean, I did a horrible job on that show. I was not value add in any way. It's terrible. Colin was really great. He would come over to the house and it was exciting.
He's funny.
He's so funny.
He's a great comic.
He's a good dude. And so I remember those things with fondness. But fun fact, that Flipbook intro, right, that came about because there was a guy that was working for my dad who is now in jail, the Reverend A. West.
Sure.
He was the person that kind of put together that stop motion piece. And I actually have that kind of, I don't have Colin's, but I have my booklet of how that was all individual frames that he shot.
Wow.
You know, but it was like the rock community. You know, Donovan was on the show.
Ione.
Yeah, Iona's guy. Yep.
And so that's ultimately, I think, how we got the Chili Peppers, just because of the relationship with Donovan. And
I was blown away because
Also, Edie Brickell was like, she blew up
Edie
right
Brickell.
after that. For some reason,
Edie Brickell.
nobody
Edie
knows
Brickell.
who it is.
Yeah, I like
And it
Edie
was
Brickell,
just-
yeah.
Also, she blew up right after that.
we had a tremendous band. I mean, I think we had good taste in like who we
Really
wanted
great.
to have on the show.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Robin Hitchcock.
Fishbone was I loved them, so I was like,
great.
oh, wait, they're really going to be here
Why is the Reverend in jail?
for touching things inappropriately.
Oh boy. Okay, moving on.
That was
Allegedly.
inferred by the name Reverend. I didn't know.
Yeah,
When you said
allegedly.
Reverend, I
I didn't know if it
assumed
was like a
that.
blues name though, like the Reverend, you know, like a guitarist. I
Oh,
didn't
this
know if it was a
blues. They're
general
just
man
not
of
his
God.
blues. They're somebody else's blues.
That's my
Somebody else's.
recollection. I don't know if he's in jail, out of jail, or whatever the scenario. But I think he got into some trouble. But interesting person.
Yeah.
That part is not interesting, but he did a ton of different album covers for people. And so he did a lot of the
House is
illustrations.
the Holy for Led Zeppelin. Sorry, there's
Blind
naked,
Faith.
little
No,
naked
is
children.
Blind
No,
Faith
but
and
Blind
Naked
Faith, is
Children?
that one of them?
legitimately humongous albums. I mean,
Okay.
if you look up what he's worked on, I think he did a ton of the Tom Petty's stuff, but he did
Okay.
a lot of the illustrations in my father's autobiography.
Oh, sweet.
Well, even in
Okay.
the late 60s, for an album cover, for them to go, you know what we should do? What if we just put a naked child on the front of this album cover?
Hey, Robert Plant, get your kids naked, throw them in the stream. Throw them in the stream, we're going
What's
to
the
take a few
blind, is it
pictures.
Blind Faith?
Well,
What if they're not only nude, but they're trying to climb a mountain?
Scorpion's Virgin Killer is the one that will get you arrested if you own it.
Really?
Oh yeah, that was banned.
But worth it. Totally worth it.
As a vinyl
I would
collector,
do 6 months easy for that.
if you have that album and want to call in and so we can notify law enforcement, now would be a good time.
You want to light off an Amber Alert? Call in.
Call Chris Hansen, we got one
Which
right
album
here.
is it?
Scorpion's Virgin Killer.
Do you have an OG copy of Scorpions?
Scorpion's
So
Virgin
I
Killer.
honestly don't know the album cover. You don't have to describe it. They released
You've never
it.
seen it because
No.
it's. You can only get away with that to Germany.
It's the Germans.
Yeah.
They don't have a problem with that.
It's very strange. It is a picture of a gorgeous puppy. It's a young puppy. And by puppy, I mean...
Oh, wait a minute. That sound can only mean one thing.
It's the booze bell!
I thought it was a buoy for the
happened to
fisherman
the
going off. Sounded like the buoy in Jaws.
Oh, God.
Who needs?
Who needs?
All right, let's get to know you guys a little bit better, shall we?
Honestly, I'm just enjoying knowing you. Your life's way more exciting than mine is.
Of course it
Have
is.
you guys
Of
met
course it
before
is.
that?
We have,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have,
I feel
and
like you
I
have.
did your show eons ago.
Yeah.
And
at
we had
the
crossed,
old
we've crossed paths, but it's so funny because you are like the you're the center of the wheel in Hollywood. Like every spoke, you go, yeah, I knew that person. Yes, I dated that. Like
6 degrees of Ahmed Zappa.
Did Chevy Chase smack you?
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys, I fucking watched that documentary with so much hate in my
I didn't
heart.
make it through because he was so hateful. I got like 30 minutes in. I was like, this guy's awful.
Can we take a moment to actually talk about that? Have you... Please
Well, he
call
was shooting
in.
Community.
in.
While we were shooting My Boys,
Yeah.
they were shooting Community, and
Yeah.
Joel and I are pretty good friends. We were in the same theater company, and you knew Allison Brie. Or
And yeah, a bunch of some of
them.
the other improvisers
So we would
over
go
there.
over
We'd
the
wander over
cast.
there late at
So
night.
we would hear the stories of like,
Yeah.
you're not going to believe what happened today, and we'd be like, what? Because I'm a huge Chevy Chase fan.
Yeah.
But he, the stories from SNL were like, he's the worst person who's ever lived.
Okay. I don't feel so alone in this scenario, but what happened to me...
I'm sorry to at your mom's
You were
funeral.
there.
Yes, I remember him. Yes, and I remember him begging you not to say something in particular, and I'll just tee you up from there.
Well, were you also at the party where the event happened?
No, I was not. I know through about the event, but it was at the funeral that somehow he made a funeral awkward.
Wow.
Well, for many reasons, he made the funeral awkward.
Yeah.
He made his own documentary awkward. There's something wrong. He's on the edge of the spectrum because when you watch those movies now, you realize he never connects to another actor. Oh, and I get played off.
Hold on a second.
Look, everything is presentational to the camera.
There's a rule.
I
Anytime
can't.
we mention yayo, right?
Did somebody say cocaine?
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
didn't
have
know.
to do a shot.
Yeah,
Oh, it wasn't me.
Well, all right.
Wine shots was a thing on My Boys,
I'm
by
glad
the way.
the rule isn't that we have to do a rail.
Wine shots was a thing on My Boys. You remember that? We wrote that in.
It's true.
Wine shots. He did wine shots.
That's right.
Who wants
Did
to
you
do a
open
wine
the bottle?
shot?
I'm empty.
Watch anything he's ever been in. He never looks the other actor in the eye and connects for a second. It's always presentational to the camera. I'm doing my bits here, and then that person next to him. But it works in like Vacation, all those movies it really works in. But he's not with the other people. He's alone, and it shows.
Well,
Sorry, I got really dramatic,
No,
but
no,
it was,
no.
it was like my childhood.
This is a piece
He was
from Ahmed's
such
one-man
a part.
show where
Yes.
he's about to tell the story.
We can bring
This
the
is
lights
part
down.
of his
Yeah.
one-man show.
yeah, is there a lighting cue for this?
There really should
This
be.
goes to a spot.
A Willie
Sound cue. I'll take a sound cue. All right. So,
That's you, Victor.
I'm telling you.
He's learning today. Vic's learning.
so
We're stealing everything from this show.
I am at my mother's birthday party, right? We're celebrating my mom. People know that she's not doing so hot. And, so at the celebration, certainly towards the end, everyone was coming over to the house, right? And I grew up loving, Chevy Chase. I heard he was, could be a kind of an asshole sometimes. And my mother was close with Chevy's wife. And I think Modern Problems is some of the finest work, right?
Excellent.
I love the Nell Carter scene at the end when he's possessed and does the cocaine.
Not what I expected.
Method acting, by the way.
Yeah.
Very method.
Yeah. I think that's, I have a soft spot for that movie. Okay. So it's to my delight that I'm sitting outside at a picnic table outside of my mother's house. There's a pizza oven, or there was a pizza oven, and this, nice place to sit. And I have my little daughter at the time. She's 4, right? Maybe 5. And on my lap, and Chevy sits down opposite me, right? And he, I guess, should not be drinking. Something's going on. He's having something. And he falls, and all I do is try to save him from him busting his face open, right?
Because he's a big man.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. I go and grab him. I'm like, are you okay? And then he reaches back and smacks me across the face for no good reason, right? And the thing that stopped me is like the fact that my daughter was there. I was like, I'm gonna fucking murder.
There is something. When you have kids, something changes in you where you're like, I'll kill somebody.
I would have fucking knocked his ass out anyways. But like the fact that my daughter's there at this age, and we are, and it's just to celebrate. My mother's right. You're Chevy, my mom's over here having a whole conversation, and I don't even know what the fuck to do in this situation other than like, you gotta get the fuck out of here, right? And it gets awkward, obviously, very quickly, and then it becomes the fucking, Chevy show where like he's left and he's walking because he lived right around the corner from my mother's house, or like all this fucking drama. I have to go inside. I'm like, I have to tell you. I tell my mother, I'm like, I'm really sorry, but we got to do something about this, or I'm going to fucking kill this guy right now.
That's so funny.
And so the next fucking day, he calls me to apologize. And I'm not having an apology from him at all. I'm like, fucking never meet your heroes. You know, when they say something like that, like that's one of the, he has to be the every single time never meet your hero. Like he's got to be.
I think
batting
once
1,000
battery
on
is
that.
introduced, I think it's that he's the worst. I think once you know.
I mean, to be fair, he is a pratfall comedian.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like trying to do a bit and you got in the way. Like he was going to fall
you're
and he was going to
excusing
pop
it now?
up and go.
No, because the apology was also not quite like he's like I can't imagine that I would do something
It's
like
pills.
that.
He was pain pills, wasn't he?
So there was not even a true acknowledgement. And it was super awkward. And then he tried to like I guess break the ice by telling me a fucking like Nazi Hitler joke that did not go well.
All right.
Right? And
Never does.
No,
Yeah,
usually
It's
doesn't.
funny, it didn't go well in Community either.
No, it did not. No, it
That
did
joke
not.
doesn't go well anywhere.
No, it doesn't.
He keeps telling it though.
I don't know what I can't remember that I blocked the joke.
Yeah.
I just remember being like, is he really giving like telling like a super anti-Semitic like this is the apology?
Yeah.
This is somehow the apology? So maybe it was the same joke. Maybe he's got
Probably.
one on
Probably.
recall.
He's
I
got
think the
one
other one was
joke.
more of a racist.
Yeah.
He used the N-word to an actor on the set or something.
Yes,
and
he
people were
did.
like, what are you doing?
Isn't his excuse in the documentary is that he used the N-word to Richard Pryor?
Yes, in a sketch that was
In a
written.
sketch,
Yeah,
but
in a
that's
sketch.
It was
that was a
Yes,
scripted sketch.
but I'm saying that was
But the venom that Richard Pryor goes at him is real. because
Richard Pryor historically
knew-
did not like him after.
No,
No, he didn't know after.
Right, because
Yeah.
he knew that
Yeah.
it was
No.
it was
There were-
meta. It was real.
There's a clip of them on the Tonight Show together when one of Richard's specials comes out and Chevy goes, he's sitting next to, he's already been interviewed and he's like, I think my special is probably better than Richard's. Richard, would you agree? No, I wouldn't. You gotta see, like he
got ugly.
shuts
Yeah.
Chevy off so fast.
Yeah.
It's like if Ray Fiennes just at every party was started doing anti-Semitic jokes and was like, "Well, look, I'm in Schindler's
I'm in
List.
Schindler's
I've
List."
said these words before.
I mean?
It's not that big of a deal.
You got a balcony?
We'll let it ride."
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know if Rafe. First of all, it's Ralph.
It just feels like they sell you on that he almost died, and then his like the fog memory. It's like, oh, if I said it, I would never. I couldn't have. The new me,
Dude, he's something
I
wrong with
don't
that
know.
guy.
I
Did you
left
see
there
the-
speechless.
Thank you, Star Child.
Wait, has Star Child ever worked with Chevy
Good question.
Chase? I don't remember.
Certainly, I wasn't crazy about Gene when I met him.
No, we're talking about Chevy Chase. Sorry, not Gene.
How do I get people to listen?
Well, we're listening. All right.
Well,
We just
yeah.
want to know if you've worked with
We're
Chevy
huge
Chase.
fans. We want to hear what you have to say.
I fear you being disappointed.
Come on, man. Stop with the.
I mean,
everybody's
I'm
got
not-
imposter
I'm not
syndrome.
disappointed
Just
at
answer
all.
the
I would
question.
maybe I'd feel differently about Chevy if Kiss and Chevy worked together in a super creative way. I might forgive him a little bit more.
They may have been on the Paul Lynde 1978 Halloween special together.
Is that did that happen?
Wasn't Chevy in the movie they shot at Magic Mountain?
I think he
Italian
was.
opera.
Oh yeah,
What was it called?
Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He is not in it. He is
Good
not
pull.
in
Good
it.
That
pull.
was
But that
appointment
was a,
TV,
it's a
my
great
friend.
Classic.
Yes, you
Yeah.
better not fucking be joking.
I'm not.
I had
It was
people
appointment TV
over.
for me and
Yes,
my.
literally.
Some of my best friends from school, they came over to watch it.
Yeah.
And my
It's-
brother's also a veteran of the Kiss Army, so know who you're talking to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No, fine. Enough said. My
Okay.
apologies.
Staff Sergeant,
Yeah.
Corporal.
I appreciate your
Corporal.
service. I appreciate your service. Thank you.
Respect,
I mean,
man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you really quick. None of you guys are officers? You're all enlisted guys in the Army? The Kiss Army? Corporal and a staff sergeant? Nobody could get to lieutenant or captain?
Gene and Paul
There's not
created a
one
situation.
general in the group here?
You know, he's a retired
with
lieutenant
your
from the
kind of
Navy.
with your stature in this town,
Keep going.
You don't get like at least first lieutenant. I mean,
Yeah.
what is happening, Major?
McMahon was a
I'm
general.
writing
He
this
makes you a
down.
corporal.
Yeah.
You know what?
No, Gene and Paul created a situation where there are no officers.
Radar.
They are the
in
only
MASH
officers.
is a corporal.
Tell us something. What's
Move
happening?
on.
Take a phone call.
Okay.
Take a phone.
Take a phone call.
We have a call. It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
Hey guys, this is Dewey. I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Nice, nice.
It better be Dr. Pepper with like Myers rum or something.
So Dewey, are you maybe are you on some other kind of fun-altering substance, or are you just straight Dr. Pepper?
I'm not. If I hang out with my girlfriend, we usually engage in drinking, but I'm alone tonight, so I'm kind of just having a lonely night with YouTube, I guess.
Nothing wrong with that.
Listen, Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda.
I think Mr. Pibb is a little better. I'm going to say it.
Very similar.
They're very similar.
Very similar.
I think Dr. Pepper's putting on airs, and Mr. Pibb's a guy you hang out with.
Did you ever do a Dr. Pepper commercial, Michael Bunin?
I never did a Dr. Pepper commercial. No, I don't believe I did.
I don't think they ever should have stopped the little pepper guy. I don't think they did. They did not use it enough.
They did.
They did not. So, are you calling because you love these guys? You calling in? Like, why the phone call? We love having you.
Well, first of all, the Chevy stories were great, especially the one where you got knocked out. Hilarious. I never heard that.
I didn't get knocked out.
I was over here laughing my ass off at that.
Unconscious. He was out for what, 15 to 20 minutes?
15 to 20 days.
His child had to, his 4-year-old had to
He woke up in time for high school graduation.
Sad.
She had to give me CPR. And
it became a verb. You got Chevy chased.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right.
The reason I'm calling in, I wanted to ask you guys if any of you have seen the recent John Candy doc. Because that's in my opinion,
it's the best. Yeah, the greatest. The greatest.
If anybody has any John Candy
I'm guilty
stories.
of not seeing it just yet.
No,
I'm
it's
guilty
the
of
best.
not seeing it.
You'll cry.
And that's part of the reason I haven't seen it yet. I'm serious.
Jennifer Candy's daughter was one of the main stand-ins on My Boys.
Jen
People
Candy
didn't know
she's so
for a
nice.
while. And then one day someone was like, wait a minute, I think that's John Candy's daughter. And then the entire set and everyone was like, oh my God, your dad is the most important person.
Instant royalty.
Yeah.
Super nice person. Jen Candy is
super
so nice.
Jen Candy's she's awesome.
I cried.
What happened?
No, he's saying talk like a professional.
Talk to the
Microphone.
How long have we been doing the show? But you were saying that what's our caller's name? I already forgot. Dewey. So you got verklempt and you had some tears?
Yeah, I grew up in the 80s with just watching him on TV all the time when I was a kid, so it was kind of like he was part of my family, you know?
He's the greatest.
Sure.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Splash, Uncle Buck.
SCTV.
That's how to say SCTV. Forget it. Get it on UHF after midnight
it's
in
tough
Virginia.
to watch. I mean, when Aykroyd talks about him, it's hard not to get emotional. I mean, it was great.
I did a post
I recommend
about
it
it.
to anybody.
It was so emotional for me as well. I'm the same. I grew up in the 80s watching all those movies. And, I think it's a skill level that you don't see anymore, really, because in the scene in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles where he's getting absolutely lit up, he doesn't say one word. And his eyes are just, you're like, you want to cry when you see it. And he'd done... we talked about it the other night on our podcast about being on stage 6 nights a week for like 10 years before you even got on camera. And there was this skill level that I don't think people have anymore because they're just doing YouTube stuff to camera and then they all of a sudden can sell out theaters and book movies and stuff. And you're
They don't have ensemble
they don't have the
work.
chops.
They don't have ensemble.
They don't have ensemble. And SCTV and John
Ensemble
Candy
work.
had it in spades where there was
Hall
such
of Fame.
influence.
Hall of Fame ensemble.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I actually think that is sincerely some of the best advice for any influencer, right? When I think they think they're going to transition and then have to work with someone else. I think taking an improv class and having that human interaction.
It happens with stand-ups sometimes
Yeah.
where stand-ups can't, they're not used to interact and listening. I think listening is the most, because John Candy
That's
sits.
what makes me the best interview in town.
It's crazy. It's nuts. A lot of times
All I
I'm
do is
looking
learn,
at you,
I guess.
and even while you're talking, a lot of times you're listening.
Yeah.
It's like when Kenny G can just rotate the breath through it. Like he's breathing,
I've
but
never felt more
he's taking it in
You're a
and
circular
out
talker.
at the same time. You're a circular listener.
And talker. It's harder. What I do is harder than what
Way
Kenny
harder.
did.
Almost
You're like
impossible.
trombone shorty without
As
the
you're
trombone.
talking, the words are going in your
Yeah.
ears,
Yes.
and you're like, "Wow, this guy's really onto something."
Fucking know.
Like a
I know
card
it.
machine.
I
It's
know.
just a constant
It's
reshuffle.
brutal.
I know. Oh, that's why I'm great at relationships.
Yep.
Yes.
You know?
Top of the notch.
Similar, because my wife loves to hear me talk. She just loves the sound of my
wonderful.
voice.
It's so
But you're right. Acting is listening, and I think people who just do 90-second clips to or 15-second
They don't
clips
know
to
how to be
camera.
in front of a crowd. They don't know how the ebb
Yeah.
and flow of a laugh goes. It's just there's just things that they don't know.
Quick tangent. This gentleman recently has a series of clips on TikTok and Instagram that have completely blown up into the millions.
31 million on the first one.
31
well,
million?
more than that now.
For
I had
real.
a post go 31 million. It was
Guy went
crazy.
crazy.
Out of nowhere.
He did an incredible bit,
I'm ready.
inspired by the current climate in the world.
It was called Neighborhood Takeover, and it was when the Venezuela thing happened. And I just did I riffed a bit about I'm taking my neighbor. I don't like what my neighbor Tom's doing, so I'm taking his house. His avocado trees need to get trimmed, and his Christmas lights are still up, and I've had it. And so I'm taking Tom's house, and Alex has a fantastic car, so I'm going to take his house too. And I had no idea. And then I went to a party, and somebody texted me and said, "Hey, I don't know. Have you checked your socials?"
Dude, this is on BuzzFeed. It was
This
on
is like
Buzz,
a month
like,
ago.
on my phone.
21 million
I
on
know that
Instagram.
guy on BuzzFeed.
That's awesome.
A month ago.
And I was like, I'm not. And everyone's like, you need to lean into that. And I go, I'm not going to lean into that. And then
And so you leaned in?
I leaned into it. And so all of a sudden now it's like people are like, this is my favorite series on Instagram. And I've done a bunch, and I started bringing other. Like yesterday, I did one where Jillian Vigman, who's
Our friend Jillian
fantastic
Jillian Vigman is
actor, Colgate,
great.
and, like,
Well,
from Step
if you want to take things to the next level,
Oh, here we go.
boy, here we go.
Everybody,
Make a deal.
television actor Ahmed Zappa. Yeah. Okay.
I saw the clip.
Put a Rocktails logo on that.
You
shit.
still trust me.
Wear Rocktail's t-shirt on when you're doing it, and
My
then
bad.
watch what happens.
Do you want to talk to the caller?
Let's talk to a caller.
yeah, let's do it.
Is there
Is
another caller
there
on
any more wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of show is this?
You
I mean, what do I
have
have
the
to do? Jesus.
By the way,
Thanks, mate.
we got lots more wine. It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
Hello, hi, it's Jason from Manhattan. I'm drinking an Ocean Spray cranberry juice from a plastic bottle.
Yeah, honestly, pretty specific.
So thank you for calling into the show. You got a question for the guys? You got a question for me? You feeling verklempt over John Candy? You feeling excited that I was fucking slapped in the face by Chevy Chase? Let me know.
Knocked out.
Oh, what a dick is that guy.
Unconscious.
Oh, my God. Listen, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm and I've been hearing rumors. When is My Boys the Musical coming to Broadway?
That's a great question.
It's a great
It's
question.
an amazing question. It is an idea. I mean, caller, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think we can talk about it openly now.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
Help me
Well,
with
they're here.
something.
yeah. It's
That's
Mandy
incredible.
Patinkin has already signed on to play Kenny.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, I'm so sorry. I
But
thought you knew.
you're still in it.
you're gonna get talked to.
I'm in it, but I'm not playing Mike.
Can I tell people
Nathan Lane
something?
took my
Can I tell people something really fast? Meta. This is very meta.
Okay.
Bunin had to audition to play himself.
That's true.
Because when our friend Betsy Thomas wrote the script that was based on our lives, me,
Yeah.
Neil Flynn,
Yep.
Bunin,
Yep.
her brother,
Yep.
he had to audition to play himself.
Of course, Amit. Of course, Amit. Of course, Amit. Of course.
I know. Where I used to fight with Betsy. Where's the Amit character? Because she was like, the moon is the best
Pressman,
friend.
did Pressman
Not
play
my
his
question.
character? Mexican Freddy?
No, he did not.
Oh, I thought you were Mexican Freddy
he
the
was
whole
not.
time. I'm so
He was not. That
confused.
was David Pressman. That was a
David
character
Pressman.
on the show. Sorry.
No, my question is, did you audition for yourself and not get the part?
No, me, no.
No, but that's generally
it's
what
gonna be
happens.
That's
just so you know.
typically what happens.
That is
Not that
actually
friends
what
write
happens.
scripts.
Yes.
That's a
Yeah.
totally fair question. No,
Yeah.
I was gunned up to write on the show.
Janine Garofalo told me
psyched
she
it.
went into the casting breakdown, said, looking for a Janine Garofalo
Yeah.
type. She told me she read for it, and the next day she told me I didn't get it.
I was the same. I had things. A buddy of mine wrote me into a script. Jamie, the bartender, the Irish bartender, and I was bartending at O'Brien's Irish pub, and I went in to read for it, and they were like, "Okay, thanks," and I left, and I was like calling my agent, going, "I'm working Monday," and she's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then I called the guy. He goes, "Yeah, the producer gave it to his friend." I was like,
I didn't get cast as a poker player in the Eric Bana movie. They brought me into casting, Mally Finn casting. They were wonderful, but they brought me in. And I had to identify, they'd taken Polaroids of all these poker players. And I'd be like, yeah, I know I played with this guy, I know this guy plays this way, he plays with scared money, this guy gets talking chips, blah, blah, blah. I'm giving them all the rundown. So then 2 days later, I meet with, what's his name, the director, and She's like, Mike, show him what you do at the table. I'm doing banging chips, jumping them around, doing
Shuffling
everything.
them up.
Shuffle them, everything.
does all the bits.
So then he's like, oh man, that's fantastic. Let's do the scene, which is, one line. And it's like, they're like, action. I'm like, I got to lose to an internet player.
Not believable.
Exactly. The fuck? I'm the only guy in the fucking room that used to make a living playing poker.
I don't believe that guy's ever touched a poker table.
But that is exactly what I was thinking. And thank you for saying it. No offense.
I just say things I say things I see.
How many times did it was like, let's do it again. One more time.
One.
Yeah.
What was the pilot we did where you're in the booth and we're screaming in improvs for the actors in their earwigs?
Oh, that's right.
And you were...
Yeah, what the fuck was that pilot?
Yeah, do you not remember this? I went to that pitch meeting with the both of you.
We shot it at where the Largo is now. Remember the whole thing?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Wait, what did we do?
Was that show?
What did we do?
It was. I went to the pitch meeting with you guys. You guys sell a show. It's basically an improv
It's a
show on television.
Honestly, it's the show that like, didn't we sell something else? I couldn't remember.
It's this one. I'm telling you. Where people would they were supposed to be able to type in suggestions from the TV. It would appear on the screen. You send them into the actors and whatnot. So we're just sitting there just firing in suggestions all day. That's all I remember. And it was pretty much
It had to be something with John Miller.
Yeah.
It was like a John
MTV.
Miller.
Dude, how many
it would've
shows?
been
You
MTV.
sold your first show at 15.
Yes.
You were kind of.
And then,
No, I did actually.
He sold
It was
his
called
first show
Ahmed
at
Goes to
15 and he was like,
We
fuck
actually-
it, I'm
No,
not
I
going to
mean
learn
the
my
one we
own
just
lines.
watched. You were 15.
Earlier than that.
Oh, that was
You
his first show.
sold the show before that one.
I did.
Dude, I was 4. I just had a great idea for a crayon show, and they were like, "We're off and running."
I was 4. It's a cop.
How many
he's got a
shows have you
parrot.
sold?
I've sold a lot of shows.
You have.
But it's hard out there. They don't fucking
Apparently, it's not hard.
No, it's fucking hard.
No, it's not. You've sold 1 million shows.
There
You
are
sold
no
one
shows.
at
Look, I don't wanna
14
be-
years old. How hard can that be?
You didn't sell the hot dog
It's
show.
hard now.
Couldn't sell the hot dog show, could you?
Couldn't sell the hot dog.
No, by the way, that would have been my most favorite show.
That show could happen now.
That show could happen now.
We wanted to do a show where Amit would go to restaurants, order dinner, and then make a suggestion on the main
How to make it
entree to
better.
the chef.
Yeah.
Like here's chef. Here's how
I'm a
you can make it
yummyologist.
better.
I just wanna
here's how
make
you
it
can make
yummier.
it better. Here's your
Just wanna
signature
make it
dish.
yummier.
We're at Victor Nelly. We're at Musso's. Here's how you guys could improve on this dish.
By the way, I do not think I'm
Because
fucking
he does
wrong.
it every
I
time
do
you
not
go
think
out.
I'm fucking wrong.
Give me an example. What, like if
are you
you're having the
kidding me?
lamb chops at Musso and Frank's, how are you gonna?
You've never had dinner with Amit?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't remember him telling the chefs these types of
Oh,
things.
yeah.
But he finds chefs
but
that are
it's the
precious
texture,
about
it's
this
all thing.
stuff and challenges them to break their ideas
that part I
about
don't
what
mind.
they
That
do.
part I don't mind.
I'm going to
Amit.
guess,
That I
knowing
like.
what little
Sorry,
I know
Richard.
about you, that it's not just food. This is the pitch for the show.
Oh, no.
Ahmed, this is the pitch for the show.
I'll tell you right now.
Here's
if
the
there's any
title.
chocolate in this room,
Here's the
he's gonna
title
get
of the
violently
show.
ill.
Well, how to pitch business situations.
Here's the show.
Here's the show. Go
It's
ahead,
called
Jamie.
Ahmet Has Notes.
Yeah, yes.
Amit's got notes.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the show.
That's simple.
That's the show.
And it's basically Anthony
Are you taking this
Bourdain,
down?
except he goes to
Yeah.
a, he
I'm
goes
copywriting it
it's
right
not just
now.
a restaurant.
Just make sure we
Amit has
He goes into a
notes.com.
record store. He goes into CVS. Like he goes into CVS and goes, shampoo shouldn't be near deodorant.
Right?
What are you doing?
It's accurate.
Two calls left.
Take
Here we
call.
go.
2 calls left.
It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking? And yes, I did it.
I have notes though.
Yes, I have notes.
Did it. Are you there,
It's
Colin?
Mike Owens.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Mike Owens from Henderson again.
Henderson, Nevada?
Henderson, Nevada?
I got my 32-ounce Milwaukee's Best Light.
We're at Henderson, Nevada,
Been on
kid.
since 8 o'clock this morning.
All right.
All right.
Talk to me, Henderson, Nevada.
He's a new caller.
Okay.
Because I believe your brother-in-law turned you onto the show.
That is my brother-in-law, yeah. Mike Grimes from Pleasureville is the one that turned me on to this show, and I've been watching you guys, and I dig every minute of it, man. It's cool.
Well, you're cool, brother.
You're cool, man.
We appreciate you for calling in. You got a question for the guys? You got a question for me? What's on your mind?
Just saying, y'all were talking about the Chevy Chase, and a couple of things here. Chevy Chase, and I did see the interview on Johnny Carson with him and Richard Pryor, man. And, man, that wasn't good.
No. Well said, man.
Well said. That's right.
concise. We got it. Not good.
That's awesome. I think that was a mic drop.
That's a mic drop right there. Yeah.
We really do have very loyal folks that call into the show.
Yeah.
And like that last caller, new caller to the show. God, I love him.
Do you remember the night I was listening to the show and I didn't know it was I was listening to an old version. I thought I was listening to the live because it said they're live now, and I clicked the link, and then I called in and asked a question and made a joke about like a show that happened 2 fucking weeks earlier, and they had no idea live what I was talking about. Do you guys remember that?
That's what that happens at the Parents Lounge. My buddy he'll take old shows if we skip one and he posts one, and then people call in and like, hey man, what's happening? And
You were talking about having like a big deli outing, and then I was like, "Oh, my friend, how you gonna have prosciutto and not call me over?" And there was dead silence.
Last call.
But
you know what? I loved.
Moving on.
I loved going to see Gail. I loved going to hang
my
out
mom
with
was
you
awesome.
because I never knew what was going to happen when I got there. I was either most of the time I was going to end up having a cigarette with Beverly D'Angelo. Most of the time, I was going to ask her.
Which, by the way,
well, there was some pressure on you to date Diva.
I still kind of have a huge crush on Beverly D'Angelo.
There was some pressure on Mike to date Diva.
There was huge pressure. No, there was not huge.
And there was
pressure.
pressure on you.
But you got in. You were blessed.
Lucky, very lucky.
Well,
all the Christmas trees, all the Bob Gephardt signed books.
All you had to be was authentic. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like not that challenging.
You know, I do Robot Chicken, and at the time, Seth Green was. They were doing the
Such
stop
a
motion.
Fucking name dropper.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
They were doing stop motion animation.
Unbelievable.
Well, I know some famous people. That's all I'd say. I mean, I know you. I know you.
I grew up
actually, wait till I drop your name next week.
First of all, and by the way, it'll go over big. Do you know this will go over so big? Breckenmeyer.
Oh yeah,
I was in preschool with him.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Were you really?
No, my entire life. He's been a friend of mine for
Got kicked in the
We know
face
him
because he was
well.
defended Brecken from being beat up by the local bully.
Ian King. I was like, pick on someone your own size. Let's take it outside,
He's
Ian
awesome.
King. Right? And Ian King did a roundhouse kick into my face, like Chevy Chase.
Okay. But did he knock you out like Chevy Chase?
He did, and I cried. I cried before I passed.
On the corner of
He's one of the writers of Robot Chicken.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm sure you know him. That's why I bring it up.
I play the bloopers host, but it was those guys were in a garage and they were doing crazy stop motion. And Seth, I knew him, and he was like, "Hey, you want to do a voice?" And I go, "Yeah." And so I go do a voice, and he goes, "Hey, if anything ever happens with this, I'll call you." 4 years later, literally 4 years, I hadn't spoken in 4 years. He goes, "Hey, we got picked up," and it was this creative thing that he did, and I think that's the way to make any show nowadays.
I have a horrible story about
Seth Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. He's the worst.
Oh my god.
I mean, Purple Rose at Cairo. I mean, come on, dude.
I mean, I know he flies a plane, but I'm supposed to buy he's a wise guy. Is that the movie we're talking about? What are
No,
we doing?
this is it's super fucked up.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And I'm not proud of it because I'm complacent.
Oh, boy.
in this
You did
situation. But I do have
Is
to
it worse
say,
than the Chevy Chase story?
it's kind of like that.
let's hear
Okay.
it.
All right,
Let's
I
hear
can't
it.
wait.
It's not great.
Let's go.
So Seth, I'm not making excuses, even though it was my brother who put this together. So yes, I am partially to blame. So we were both in one of the greatest. It should have won an Academy Award, and I should have won an Academy Award for being in this movie. Sure.
Television actor Ahmet Zappa.
I mean, I saw you on the show. I get it.
So.
Pump up the volume.
Yeah, but Seth, so sweet.
He's a
right.
sweet guy.
And so my cousin is also in the movie.
Lala.
And because we were shooting at this high school at Saugus in Valencia, my brother's like, "This is what you should do. You should totally play a prank on this guy, right?" And my brother's not in the movie or anything, but. He was a ringleader at that time. If my older sister or my older brother said jump, I'd be like, okay, how high? And they're like, no, this will be funny. You should totally do this.
This
right?
is Dweezil.
Yeah. So then I think back, by the way, I think back on this and I'm like, not a great idea. And I'll tell you what.
I don't even know it, and I'm already going to tell you, terrible
It's not a
idea.
good idea.
It's not great.
It's not good.
And I could have some of these details wrong, but there was, because we're in this high school and the girls would be around while we're shooting, it was kind of fun, you know? And so Seth and I are the same age, and he gets this letter from someone that's at the school, and I think it's like going on, I want to go out with you. I don't know what my brother wrote, right? But he's pumped. My recollection, and you can ask him, or he can come on the show. We can talk about it.
You should have him on.
He could punch me in the dong. So he's like pumped. It's like he's got this secret admirer. It's exciting. You're sitting in a trailer until it's your moment, and you're looking around at all these girls, you know? So at least that was the idea of the prank. And then I think, if memory serves, she kills herself. And so he had to deal with the emotional situation.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Listen, it's got a John Hughes vibe to it.
And so
it goes awry.
And so by the end of the movie, you're like done, and you don't know who it is, and somehow there's like a connection. So that's what I mean. Like that is like an idea of my brother thinking, that's awesome. But it's something along those lines of like having a secret admirer, and then it just goes fucking Fatal Attraction, dark, psycho, batshit crazy. And when it's exciting, and you think your brother's the funniest person in the world, right?
Do you not know this story?
Was there an in memoriam for this poor girl at the end of Pump Up the Volume? Is there a black card that just says...
No,
still to this day,
of?
Seth probably gets interviewed and is like, there was a turning point in my teens. I remember this girl.
Yeah, that's the day I grew up. That's the day I grew up. That's the day I became a man.
Kind of maybe. But my recollection of this, which was like gnarly, was he really cared. And so then, like, the joke, we're like, it's so funny. He's going to believe it. And then he was genuinely affected. He's a good human. And
he's a really nice person.
Because to him,
he's a really nice person.
Because to him, it was introduced as, this is a real suicide.
It's a great show, by the way.
So how was it revealed?
I couldn't tell him.
It wasn't revealed.
You never told us.
This is the reveal. By the way, Seth, I'm so sorry I brought your name up at this show.
This fucking guy has lived with this for his whole life.
And so have I.
He was at your 50th birthday party.
You were just there.
You never told him?
No.
How do you know he hasn't spent 10 years in therapy over that?
I don't. I fucking don't.
What the fuck?
I fucking don't.
Wow.
It's horrible.
That went awry.
This is fucking rock!
I don't even know Seth, and I'm sorry. Seth.
Oh, fuck, man.
Dude.
The whole beginning of that story was that we are in an era where you have to build it yourself.
Yeah.
You're not going to walk into a room at ABC and book a show and make $500 million.
Yeah.
Like, Seth was a pretty successful actor, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm going to go to... He just loved that kind of world. And and no one at that time was doing stop motion. Everyone was like, that's like the 1960s.
You know,
he's like, I love this. This is my craft. And all of a sudden... Stupid Buddies studios have been going forever.
Yeah, but I heard he quit doing
They're monsters.
I heard he quit doing Robot Chicken because of a tragedy.
Yeah, that's. There are a few episodes that go dark, and I'm guessing it's basically about that.
I'm just saying, couldn't happen.
What I learned tonight was that you and Seth were both in Pump Up the Volume, which I had no idea.
You're welcome.
I gotta go back and watch that.
Tonight.
You're welcome.
You do Samantha Mathis.
Gonna smoke a joint and watch that tonight.
So let me ask you this: are you going back and watching? Like, I go to watch a new movie, and I get 2 minutes in, and I go, I don't have the patience for this. And then the other night, I watched The Commitments.
Oh, yeah. No, there's...
That's my comfort food. I go, I fucking love this movie.
I
watched The French Connection recently.
Do your kids? They can't sit through a movie like that.
They can't sit through their own shows.
It's so weird.
I've had friends with kids. You probably experienced this. Tell me if this is accurate. But my friend's parents, Betsy and Adrian, would say when Owen a few years ago, they'd be like, "We can't convince him." Like he's like, "Why would we watch one thing for 2 hours when I can turn on YouTube and watch 700 things in 2 hours?" Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, someone's
wrap it up.
Someone's alarm. Wrap it up. One more phone call.
Last call.
Last call.
You
Let's
are
do it.
officially the last call of the night.
I'll tell you my favorite compliment from Moon.
What do you
You're a slow burn.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
She texted me back.
It's Rocktails. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
Oh, my God.
Hello, I'm Rob, and I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm drinking cider.
Nice.
Oh, good.
A little Johnny jump up.
Pear, apple, what kind?
Just an apple, although, I'm partial to a pear, but just
I like
an
pear.
apple tonight.
I like a good cider.
Okay.
Man.
Well, thanks for calling in. I love your,
For your
Los Angelino accent.
Got Notes show, I would suggest paying a visit to Father's office in Culver City and asking for ketchup.
Yeah.
And then you will have a real
That's like the oldest joke in LA, and I love it.
from Seinfeld, basically.
Yes. But also, you don't put the Thousand Island on the burger. I don't even fucking go there.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna call it right now. I don't fucking like Father's office. I said it. I'm sorry. The burger itself was very good, but the idea that it was just so like, sit here, do this, shut up, don't put this on this. I didn't care for that.
Yeah. Well, he would try to make it better.
It's a little nasty, like.
Starts with jalapenos.
Well, they wouldn't give you ketchup, and they gave you fries. That's what pissed me off, because I lived right near the one on Montana.
That's the one I went to.
And I went to there once, and I was like, "Can I get some ketchup?" And the guy almost, he Chevy chased me, but just punched me right in the face. Yeah. I was I was unconscious for 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, until your daughter resurrected you.
We go to a local restaurant that makes very good pizzas, but they don't give you a pizza cutter.
Yeah. So you know what we do? We bring our own.
Good. I'm okay with that, actually.
You're okay with uncut pizzas?
No, I'm okay with you bringing your own
I had
cutter.
the same. If I go to a sub shop and I get home and the sub's not cut in half, I fucking drive right back. And I go, if you don't cut this sub in half, I'll punch you in the muff. I'll Chevy chase you.
I bailed him out
I'll
twice.
punch you right in the muff diver. That's what I'm going to fucking do.
I've bailed him out
right in the muff diver.
That's a Van Halen album, isn't it? Muff
Diver?
Yes. Muff Diver.
This has been another fabulous edition of Rock Tales. Next week, you know what we're going to be talking about. Please join in. Thank you all so very much. Remember, it's a long weekend.
Who Needs podcast on
Who Needs
podcast.
Come find us at Jamie Kaler, at Michael Bunin.
Yes.
And who needs cocaine?
Oh.
You gotta wrap it.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
right.
bring it
Okay,
home,
guys. Remember to drink irresponsibly.
Thank you for having us, by the way. This is super fun.
Love you. Come back. Remember to rock out with your cocktails out. See you next week.